Okay, right inside the front door when we hang it left, this is our HVAC indoor air handler. Some people call it the heater, some people call it the furnace. I'm going to work my way through this backwards. Okay, but this is an updraft system. Air comes in here, comes through the system, and gets distributed throughout the structure. So this is the part of the vent system. This home was built this morning. It was not built this morning. If it was built this morning, it would have had a safety pan in the plenum for the air return. And it doesn't. And I'd be surprised to find it. And but the current standards, that's what we would have. And then this air filter is it's kind of tricky. Air flows right. And this air filter is a 16 by 25 by 4 or 1. This one is a 4. And so being a 4 like it is, it probably doesn't need to be replaced but every 3 or 4 months, depending on what the manufacturer says. If it's a 1-inch air filter, you get better airflow going through the system, but they get replaced once a month, and that's why people like these a little better, especially if you have allergies or something like that. So this is our blower compartment, and this tape right here is a modification. This is a safety switch. When this cover is off, the furnace should not activate. The fan should not activate. It's a safety device. And the technician wanted it to run when he was diagnosing something or for whatever reason, and somebody put this tape over here. And so now the safety device has been bypassed. What I'm not seeing is a care and use manual. All right, here we're learning, this is our data plate, but we're learning that this unit is 7 years old. 7 years old. This equipment is engineered on paper to last 20 years. It might last 30. But Las Vegas is going to give you about 14 years. After 14 years, it's going to start becoming very expensive to work on. Furnaces tend to last a little longer than the rest of your air conditioning equipment. But if you were to replace your coils in your condensing unit, for example, if you're going to replace your condensing unit, the only way to get an extended warranty is if you replace the coils. If you replace the coils, the only way you're going to get an extended warranty is if you replace the furnace. So it all is supposed to be matched and if the manufacturer is okay with this older furnace with the updating of the other systems, then you might get some more use out of this. But just kind of plan, it's about midway through its service life average. I'm not seeing a care and use manual here. I'm not seeing a care and use manual. The evaporator coils are 14 years old. And we have a safety like that. So we got a little float switch, safety switch is what they're called. Where's our power coming from? Oh, there it is. So it's got power. And then this is our primary evaporator drain line. This drain line is supposed to have a P-trap. This drain line is supposed to be insulated, at least at the P-trap. And this drain line should have a clean out and a vent pipe. So it's not properly vented. You don't have a P-trap, it's not properly trapped, it's not properly insulated. That's on the condensing unit. Now, unlike we're going to have the next video that's coming up is going to be for the condensing unit, and this foam is acceptable inside of here. Outside, you'll see the other video, but that's fine inside of here. So that's our air filter, no real problems, but we don't have the pan. Okay. Evaporator coil, we do not have a P-trap. P-trap's not insulated, it's not vented, and you don't have a clean out. Now on the furnace, we do not have a care and use manual, and the switch has been bypassed. And also, when they came in and they installed this unit, they knew that we needed to bring some combustible air in, so that's what this pipe is back here. That's combustible air, so the furnace can operate. But you need makeup air. And that's our makeup air right there. And we no longer, at one time, screens were a requirement, and now they're a non-requirement. They're required not to be there because they get clogged up, like this one's getting clogged up. So that one's not going to ventilate like it should. You're not going to get the kind of equalization in this closet.
because it's clogged. So at a bare minimum, that should be cleaned off with a toothbrush or air gun or something. But really, the screen should be removed. And so that's what we got.